Style girl, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle if you are new here, and in today's video we're going to be discussing summer date night fragrances. Y'all know I do a seasonal fragrance video, so now we're doing summer. We are like waist deep into summer, and to be honest, it's hot. It is hot. So I'm definitely staying away from my more heavy scents. The summer I typically like to keep it light, airy, fresh, fruity, feminine. I like to keep it that. I do have maybe 1 to 2 like deeper scents, but I'll let you know what they are when I get to them. So we're gonna start with daytime and then work our way towards early evening, night, in that order. The first brand I'm going to talk about is a Black woman owned brand. I personally know this perfumer and I love her. She's very, very talented and has a nose on her. I want to say I've talked about this fragrance before in a previous fragrance video, but this is Love Grace. The brand is what the brand is called, and it's in the scent Lulit. It is a pure parfum oil, which is what I love about Love Grace, is that she makes oils. And if you know me, I love an oil for layering purposes, for longevity, for throw. I love an oil. It is the base of anything that I wear, but as of recent I've just been pulling for this in my daytime as an everyday. I wear this to the post office. Okay, it is super cash. It's not like in your face, but if you wanted to wear it in the nighttime, you definitely could. Let's go ahead and get into the notes. I have them written, so if you see me looking down, that's what it is. All right, so this if I had to pick 2 words to describe this, I would say fresh earth. I've got 2 words for every fragrance that I have here, so be prepared. If I had to choose 2 words, they would be fresh earth. The notes are bergamot, lime, mango, oud, cedarwood, musk, and vetiver. This fragrance is described by the perfumer as alluring, rich, and woody. So it's like a combination of fresh, which is with your bergamot and your lime, and then it like transforms into this earthy, goody goodness. Not too heavy, like no, you don't. I know it has oud in on the base notes, but I don't really get heavy with this. Oh my gosh, it just, I've never really smelled anything like it. And upon first whiff, you do get that fresh, crisp lime and bergamot. I love that. It's light. It's not too heavy. It is the perfect everyday fragrance. I almost always get a compliment. Because it is an oil, I like to wear it with my shea butter. I will put shea butter in my palm and kind of just roll this around in my palm, you know, massage that together and just put it all over my body. This is like what I wish every fragrance that I owned was. If I can buy every fragrance in oil form, I would do it. I love Love Grace Lulit. She has another fragrance that I have. It's Dowry, I believe. I don't wear that one as much, but this one right here is like her #1 seller. So if you don't get anything from this video, you want to get your hands on Lulit. The 10 milliliter is $65, and then the 17 milliliter is $85. Again, this is a pure perfume oil, so you're gonna get some good out of this bottle. The next summer date fragrance I have been so blessed to be able to have. I don't have a full size, but I do have this little vial of goodness. It is by a brand called The Harmonist, and as far as I know, they are a more mature brand. They've been around for a while, so this is like nothing groundbreaking, but it is groundbreaking. I'm just saying that it's not new to the market. It's more so new to me, but baby, this is in the scent Moon Glory. If I had to choose 3 words to describe it, I would describe this as magnetic, floral, and sweet. It is a great fragrance to wear day or night. It's definitely a flexible fragrance. You won't be too offensive during the day, and you'll be just enough at night. It'll give you just enough at night. This smells glorious. Oh my gosh. Let me describe the notes to you, okay? The notes are Hawaiian jasmine, queen of the night, which is a flower that only this fragrance uses. That's what the lady at the counter told me. Queen of the night is like a rare flower, and only this fragrance uses this particular flower. I don't know how true that is, but that's what she said. Passion flower, lychee, honey, ylang ylang, hinoki wood, balsam, and sandalwood. So off first rip, first sniff, I'm getting a floral. I don't know if it's the queen of the night. Queen of the night is in the top note, so that's usually what you get first. But babe, it is so like, it's sweet, but not like syrupy sweet. It's alluring sweet. Like it just grabs you like, come here. And when I tell you, when I wear this, Johnny is in my neck. Like he loves this. It was actually his and he gave it to me because he loves how I smell when I wear it. But anyways, the 1.7 ounce for this fragrance, which I do not own, I'll pop up a picture right here, is $350. She is extremely niche, extremely pricey for what you get. But the scent that comes out of this here bottle, I'm like hanging on to what I have because I just don't want to be without it. This fragrance right here is definitely my next full-size fragrance purchase. I've already established that. So I haven't bought any new fragrances because I want to be able to purchase this one for my next fragrance buy. Not a lot of people know about the Harmonious, and when I see someone talking about it, I'm like, you know what you're talking about, because they have like some really slept on fragrances that I love to smell on my husband and that I love to enjoy as well. This fragrance is like the perfect balance of floral and sweet. It's not sickening sweet. It's not like gourmand sweet. It is the perfect summer fragrance if you want to be a little playful, if you want to take them down, if you want to like exude sexiness but femininity. This right here is perfect. This is the Harmonious Moon Glory. We are still dabbling into the daytime date fragrances. The next one on the list is by Xerjoff, and it is Herba Pura is the name of it. The two words I would use to describe this fragrance is fresh fruit. It reminds me of like if your fragrance was a smoothie in the summer, or if your fragrance was a fresh basket of fruit, like just picked fresh off of a tree. That's how this smells. I stole this from my husband and I'm not giving it back. It is so fresh and fruity, but not like, it's less sweet than the Harmonious Moon Glory. I will say that. So the notes are orange, lemon, Calabrian bergamot, amber, vanilla, white musk, fruity basket from the Mediterranean. So the finish of this, the start of this is like cheerful and light, and then it transforms into like this warm, comforting, close to the skin scent. The musk takes over and it kind of just sits close to the skin, so whoever smells it has to be like close to you. But however, the sillage on this fragrance is pretty good. The wear, I would say, would give me about, I'm gonna say at least 6 hours. I still smell this on myself. For the 1.7 ounce is $175. For the 3.4 ounce is $250. This smells amazing. It like transforms slowly. It doesn't happen very fast, which I love because that means the longevity of this fragrance is there. It starts off fresh, lemony, zesty, and then it kind of like turns into something more settled and more close to the skin. So I love this fragrance from beginning to end. Herba Pura is so beautiful, so summer, so fresh and musky. Love it. All right, so now let's get into like our evening, early evening, late evening summer dates. So good. We're gonna start off with Jo Malone. It is called Scarlet Poppy. I'm sure you guys have seen this. This right here is as sweet as I would go in the summertime, because it is the sweetest of all the fragrances I have selected for summer. The notes for this are amberette, which is a slightly sweet ambered musk. So good. Scarlet Poppy, which is the floral, tonka bean, almond, vanilla, and tobacco. So 100 milliliter of this is $220, and then a 50 ml is $160. This is a cologne, but it's an intense cologne, so it does last a bit longer than the regular colognes that Jo Malone carries. I do believe that this would be comparable to the cologne intenses that they carry in the black bottles. If I had to describe this fragrance in 2 words, I would describe it as a sweet closeness. I love how this wears throughout the day. It starts off sweet and then it turns into a musk. I do love fragrances that kind of like transform with wear, especially in the summertime. It's hot. You want something that's really going to play well with the heat and come alive essentially as you wear it. I also love to mix this fragrance with other fragrances. It's definitely one that can be used as like a topper or as a base to something a bit more spicy or something a bit more woody. It kind of neutralizes anything that's too far left or too far right. I absolutely love this fragrance, highly recommend. The last fragrance that I have is definitely a nice summer evening date night fragrance. It is by Argos and it's called The Triumph of Bacchus. Now this bottle, look at this bottle. Let me move my face. Look at this bottle. She is heavy. She is thorough, okay? If I had to describe this in 2 words, I would describe it as crisp dessert. Crisp dessert in the date of the night. Do with it what you will. Do with it what you will. The notes are saffron, rum, white peach, green apple, patchouli, jasmine, tonka bean, vetiver, tobacco, amber, sandalwood, musk, vanilla. It has everything sensual, everything sexy in this bottle, and oh my god, to be honest, I prefer to spray this on my body to smell it rather than sniffing it at the bottle. Upon a whiff, I didn't really gravitate to it initially, but when I sprayed it, oh my goodness, you get that saffron right off gate, which saffron, is really tweaky. It can be like, it can be too much. If you have too much of it on, it can give you a headache. It can be really like up front and in your face, but the saffron in this is not. I absolutely love it. It has a rum ingredient in it, and not RUM, but RHUM. That rum is made directly from the sugarcane plant. So this is like elixir sweet, and I love it. But the saffron balances out the rum, like the syrupiness of the rum. It is so good. And then you add like a crisp apple, like that fresh element to it. That's why I described it as a crisp dessert, because when you think of dessert, you think, oh, this is gonna be too sweet, too heavy, too gourmand for summer. But you add that layer of apple and white peach in there. Oh, we're wearing a spritzer. This is a spritzer. Oh, it smells so... I have to. Oh my god, I have to. Anyways, this fragrance right here, I highly recommend. 3.4 ounces is $245 to $265 for this fragrance, which I think, for a niche fragrance, I think it's about average. I would definitely wear this during the night on like your 4th, 5th, 6th date. Don't wear it on the first date, because girl, you might do some things that you will regret. So don't wear it on the first date, because it might be too much. Like, you might really draw him and reel him in, and sometimes, you're not trying to do that on the first date. But If you are dates in, like several dates in, whip this out. If you are married, it's your anniversary, whip this baby out. Oh my goodness. This right here is sexy summer. Sexy summer night. I think I'm gonna wear this to Beyonce concert. Yep. I think this is going to be the fragrance. So, okay, style girl, so that concludes our summer date fragrance recommendations. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments down below like what you're wearing for your dates in the summer. I would love to know. I would love to slide by the store and get me a little sample of what you recommend. Let me know if you smelled any of these fragrances also down in the comments. Like, talk to me. Like, I like when you guys talk to me in the comments. If you need more inspiration, like right now after this video ends, I'll be sure to add some videos on the end screen for you to watch and enjoy. Until next time, style girl, bye.